Well, the jury is now deliberating in the double murder trial of a once prominent South Carolina attorney. Prosecutors say Alex Murdaugh killed his wife and son to distract from his financial crimes. The defense says he was a loving husband and father who would never hurt his family. ABC's M. Wynn is outside the courthouse in South Carolina with the full details.
The jury in the Alex Murdaugh trial finally deliberating, deciding whether to convict the once powerful lawyer of brutally murdering his wife and son. Today, the defense slamming South Carolina's law enforcement division for what they called a failed investigation and questioning whether prosecutors have proven Murdaugh guilty beyond a reasonable doubt.
Even if the financial day of reckoning was impending, if it was right there, Alex would not have killed the people he loved the most in the world.
Murdaugh's lawyer calling the state's theory that he murdered them to buy time and gain sympathy in the wake of other investigations into his alleged financial crimes illogical. His attorney wrapping his argument with an emotional plea.
I respectfully request that you do not compound a family tragedy with another.
Prosecutors pushing back in their final rebuttal, saying it was Murdaugh who disrupted SLED's investigation after lying repeatedly about his whereabouts the night of the murders.
He's going to blame everybody else. It's not beyond all doubt. We can't do that. It's beyond a doubt that would make reasonable folks hesitate to act.
The jury could take hours or days to reach a verdict. The judge has said they are prepared to stay through the weekend.
I think the defense is doing a great job. What they're doing is they're finding little inconsistencies, little loopholes that don't have explanations. In the state's case,
deliberations could end in one of three ways: a guilty verdict, an acquittal, or a hung jury. If that last one were to happen, Murdaugh would then be released and the prosecution would decide whether to retry the case. In Walterboro, M. Wynn, Channel 6 Action News.